Let's see. Surely we find something, please. Shame. Something? I'll take anything at this point, right? That is something. Hello, and welcome back to more Surrounded Season 2. Very excited for today. Last time, we got some bare essentials. Let me get under this tent for quiet. We got the bare essentials. We got some food. We got some drink here. We got one gas canister. We got a tiny bit of money that we're not going to use for ages. We got some melee weapons to cover our bases, and we can collect both scrap and wood already, which is great. That means we can actually get started on getting a workbench going. I will leave the car here because it's almost broken and I don't want to spend too much time driving around in this playthrough, I think. And I'm just going to leave some things here that we don't immediately need. And I think we should already start on collecting some scrap using the crowbar, which is why I also think we should immediately head for... Oh, our map is glitched. We cannot see the marker here. I think we should head to our old base location and pick up some scrap and maybe some more essentials. We're really looking for a fishing rod. That would be big. And a pickaxe or a sledgehammer. Anything that allows us to collect rocks. Then we can get full on started on a proper base somewhere without needing water nearby. Though having water nearby would obviously allow us to fish as well. So might be a good idea to look for a building spot with water nearby. What does that zombie have on his head? Oh, it's a hat. Okay. That's a lot of zombies. But I feel confident. We have our axe, and our axe is good. That one spotted us. And that one. We want to get them one by one, right? Because stamina is a real concern. So if we can also hit them from the back. That was very dangerous. Lockpick is big. Lockpick is very important. Hey, we got inside. That's big. Being inside helps a lot because we can more easily funnel the zombies. The zombies are already going to deal a lot more damage right now because of how quickly they scale with our levels. 47, 40. That's more. Oh boy. Oh my god, that sounds like it's right next to us. Yeah, that zombie sounds like it's right next to us. That is disgusting. More food would be great. More water is always good. Hello, this is my old base. Where's all my stuff? Where's all my good loot? All empty. What the hell? We need the scrap. Where are you going? I never see this. I hardly ever see zombies go up into a house unless they hurt something. I don't think we made noise. That's odd. That's very odd. Machete. We need to take as many weapons as we can. Especially if it conserves our axe. Like, I'm not worried about the baseball bat breaking or something. But if the axe breaks, that means we can no longer get wood. And then we first need to clear a place to get wood for a base. And you guys know how much wood you need for a big base. A proper base. And you know I like building big bases. So our goal this time will also be to have a massive compound again. We should continue collecting scrap. We also haven't found any alcohol, huh? Would be nice if we could make some Molotovs, I think. First of all, they make noise that attracts zombies. And secondly, they burn zombies. So it'd be convenient to clear, like, you know, the front of something like this. 5 rocks is good. I'm not too concerned about a well. I'm more concerned about having a campfire. Alright, almost a stack of scrap. Can't really complain about that, I think. Oh, we could try and get into the hospital for the high tier loot crate. Is the hospital a reasonable risk? We have an axe, which is great damage-wise. Nice. Okay, we have light. We find a battery. Now finding a battery is going to be the challenge, though. I'm a little tempted to run back and sleep. Okay, so I think we got all the scrap. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna do that. I don't want to go to the hospital when it's night, because I'll be blind. And this is like the best opportunity for us to actually be able to skip a night. Have to be so careful here because there's zombie spawns here now on the dirt road. Back in my day, this dirt road was empty. Alright, yeah, let me just quickly fill up the water bottles, drink, and cook the water bottles. The more we have, the better, right? So the longer our expeditions can be. Our expeditions will be long until we have a base down, and then they will get shorter. Before the base, we could... Yeah, you know what? Before the base... Before we do... What am I saying? Before we go into the hospital, we should go check the weapons store. Weapons store could have acidics. But we do have the roll. Man, I really don't want to risk it though. Especially if we attract an acidic with other zombies. We're immediately running. I immediately see one. That's annoying as hell, man. There's another one there. Yeah, I should mark them. So that if I see the mark come close... I think that one is one. Yeah, if I see a marked zombie approach us, then we're running. Man, they are spread out so perfectly for us, for blocking the entrance. That's so annoying. Oh, okay, we killed our first acidic. One after the other. Doing this is gonna take forever, you have no idea. So, for those of you who don't know, when acidics explode, they actually attract all the other zombies around them. And because the roof is technically close to the zombie that died, they were all attracted from the roof and the rest of the building. So that's why everything rushed us just now. And that was dangerous as fuck. Holy shit. My heart sank when I just realized what happened. That could have been death right there. We're very, very lucky to be alive. Maybe I underestimated the baseball bat, honestly. The baseball bat has been very good to us. Boy, oh boy. That was nerve-wracking. Have to be hyper-aware. 2 hits and we're dead after all. Alright, gun display. Let's see. Surely we find something, please. Ah, shame. Something? I'll take anything at this point, right? That is something. Should not have put that tactical laser on, but it's whatever. And some ammo for it too. We do not have lockpicking plus. How much do we need for lockpicking plus? 5. Yeah, that's not happening. But that's a big win. I'll take that. Could have been worse. I'll ignore the save. I just want to get out of here now. Yeah, let's just get out of here. That is a massive W right there. It took so long. But that was worth it, I think. We have a gun. And since we're on headshot only, this gun kills every zombie. Obviously, I would like to conserve it as much as possible, though. Especially without a silencer. And I know this might be a bit of a bitch move, but I'm running back to the camp real quick. And, refill all our hunger and everything. And I'm gonna make nails. No, actually... Oh my god, I'm pretty sure in my video before I said that the workbench is off limits. Yeah, I think I want to keep the workbench off limits so that we have to find nails. Okay, I think from here on out, everything here will be off limits. But I want to check, oh, the barber and black market trader. I knew these two got added, quote unquote, recently, so I wanted to check what they have. Can't wait for this to be added. And, yeah, no, I think this should be, all of this should be off limits. Unless, just to check things. Like, I want to check how many nails I need for this. 5 nails. Oh, wait, but I need the... Wait. No, for this. 16? Wait, no. 4. I'm stupid. I want to go to this construction site right here and check for nails. I would go to the police station... But I know there's radiated zombies there, and I don't really want to mess with 400 HP. the zombies right now. I guess we could use the gun for it. We can take care of small groups of zombies now, which is nice. Honestly, finding the small toolbox and the car, massive. Probably the... No, the biggest find was probably the duffel bag, honestly. So we just need to find a silencer, and then we're actually pretty good to go. Oh my god, there's so many zombies here. We're gonna approach this from the other side. I'm gonna assume that these are random spawns, or rather road spawns, and my god, that's so many. Surely the POI itself doesn't have that many. I see 2 immediately. Wouldn't it be cool if you could add nails to the baseball bat? Also, that's already on 49. That's insane. That's bandits. So we can't go that way anyway, so we're not going to the police station. Actually, yeah, you know how bandit runners never stop chasing you? We could trigger them and run away and then take out the runners to try and get some bandit loot. We might be able to get our hands on an M4 like that. Also, it would be nice if we could spend the night here. The roll on this baseball bat is pretty bad. Doesn't need a lot of stamina to swing, but it barely does any damage. Like, it rolled a 22, I think. But we need to, you know, beggars and all that. Beggars and choosers, you know the drill. 4 nails is all we need. Molotov, okay. Imagine there's gonna be like a weapon upgrade station or a weapon... There is a weapon crafting station, but imagine with the weapon crafting station, we could actually craft like M4s or something. Obviously, that wouldn't be super realistic, but it would make these hardcore runs that I'm doing a lot more, I don't want to say interesting, but you know, the self-made kind of runs that I do. And I think that's everything here. And it's getting dark. We could build here this time, but again, I kind of want to leave that up to you guys. Yeah, just give me some suggestions in the comments of where we should build, and then that's where we'll build. While we're waiting out the night, where could we find more construction stuff? Here, but there's a lot of zombies here with barely any loot. I don't like it. The outside of the city, there's like a little bit here. Oh, outside of the city, there's construction here, I think, but also barely any. I don't want to travel too far for construction, but we could go here, which is also a shit ton of zombies. Could also be a car here, which might be worth checking out. Yeah, it's pitch black. So I'm gonna wait out this night, and I'll see you guys when it's bright out. It's a good start. 97 kills. We should have died on this one, honestly. The bandit from last episode, that should have killed us. Wouldn't it be cool if the prior occupation affected how quickly certain skills go up? Like, if you have police officer, your marksmanship skill starts at level 2 or goes up quicker. I think that'd be cool. Unemployed scavenging goes up. I really hope we expand on the RPG aspect of the game a bit more in terms of levels and skills and so on. I think we're heading back north. Yeah, and we're gonna hit this gas station, this truck stop first. Well, our journey is all over the place, going from this building back to... No, going from survivor's camp to the apartments, back to survivor camp, to gun store, back to survivor's camp, construction site, and then back over here. This might be very suicidal, what we're doing here. Acidic. Right there, I can't mark him because the all-powerful fence is blocking my vision. There's so many zombies here. Well, that comes with, you know, 2.5 times spawns. We will probably also have to choose a weapon type, or rather a caliber, to main, and then get rid of all other ammo. I generally don't think this place is worth the effort, but the zombies themselves might have something of interest for us. I feel like I learn something new every day in this game. And I feel like I'm already pretty knowledgeable about the game. Like, I feel like there's hardly any question I cannot answer. That's bad. Let's get on the other side of this fence so they slow down. If you hit a little slower in your rhythm when you use a melee weapon, you can regen enough stamina to not really use a lot. Like, you use 1% instead of 3, basically, if you let it regen a little bit. Also, fences. Fences are broken, as you can see. It got this one stuck and slowed down the other ones. Generally, going around corners slows down zombies a lot, so it will be a lot easier to line them up so you can hit several at once. Yeah, come to me, that's good. Like, I don't want to accidentally roll into other zombies, so... I cannot see anything. It is so hard to see. Let's see if we can find a vehicle repair kit. That'd be nice. No, just more gas. I mean, I'll take it, considering how much gas cars need now. No, I meant to mark... I don't know if I marked the acidic with that. Okay, the other one does not figure out how to walk around the truck. That's nice. I'm pretty sure the acidic crawler has spotted us. He has. I don't want to attract other zombies, but I need space to roll back. That was close. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't sprint. I was right-clicked. Please all be on one side. I am worried that if they're on both sides and I go back too far, I can get hit from behind. Well, this one's worse. Okay, crawlers are stupid here. They also think they have to go back around. Good to know. So you can kite them like that, and then they just turn around. And we can stay chilling while we regen... Yeah, they forgot about me. Where are you going? It looks like they're still locked onto something. Because they would stop. They are walking further than they would if they were just roaming. With increased zombie spawns, obviously you also kill a lot more zombies, so you level a lot faster, which in our case is actually kind of a detriment, because they scale so hard. That zombie is on the wrong side of the fence. I don't know if that zombie can spot us. I know fences are kind of disgusting, overpowered items, but some fences I know they can see through, so... I don't know if he will pathfind here. We want to check the gas pumps for, well, gas and also repair kits. One by one. Early episodes will be very clinical clears. And honestly, maybe even in later episodes, considering that one hit might just kill us. Especially at higher levels. The damage reduction we can get is very minimal compared to the amount of damage they deal already. And the amount of damage they will deal once they have higher levels. Like, I... wouldn't be surprised if on nightmare damage scaling, our level 20 zombie just does 160 damage. Hey, our first splint. That's actually kind of neat, just in case we break our leg, or they break our leg. Oh my god, our stamina is just... It's a good thing that we're gonna run, like, everywhere in this playthrough and really level up our fitness. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Now, let's hope the rabbits that spawn here have assisted us nicely. Oh, there's a med box here. Not what I'm looking for, though. There's an industrial box right there that I want. Antiseptic's not bad, right? Yeah, antiseptic's really good, actually. I really have to think about how I'm gonna edit these videos, because, like I said, the first few episodes are probably just gonna be a lot of zombie clobbering with melee, and I know that's just not super exciting to do. Or to watch, rather. We're gonna have to fight so many more just for this one. Well, we also want to get into this building, right? So I guess it's kind of whatever. Gonna have to take them out one way or another. It's a junk pile. I thought this was an industrial one. It looks like it should be industrial. Doesn't matter. It's nothing. Isn't that crazy that you can just stagger them long enough to just walk behind them to get the backstab damage? Just a little known fact. Okay. Ah, the rabbits have helped us greatly there. That is so nice for us. There's really not a lot that's standing between us and hospital now. Appreciate it. I appreciate your sacrifice, rabbit. I would appreciate your meat too, but yeah, I think I'm good over here. Here's something that I don't know. If I am clobbering zombies and I hit 2 zombies with one swing of my melee weapon, does my durability go down twice? Huh, I would have to test that. Also, this baseball bat is getting close to breaking, which is insane. Like, I know we're killing a lot of zombies with our melee weapons here. They're chasing a bunny. Nice. We get to loot this. Fingers crossed. I mean, meds are always great. I don't know if meds might eventually be obsolete to us because we'll just die in one hit. Rather have them than not, right? But I'm more interested in what's at the very top of this building. For those that don't know and those that haven't seen the first episode or second episode of my previous season, at the very top of this is the abandoned high tier loot crate, which will have, hopefully, a good weapon for us or attachments. I don't really care for attachments right now, but I would very much care for a nice weapon. Or, no, actually, I would care for attachments, specifically silencers. If we have a way to use our pistol without attracting everyone and their mom, we can clear some POIs more efficiently. The question is always kind of, is the investment more than what we're getting out? And that is my big worry, right? That has always been my big worry with Nightmare, is kind of, am I able to actually sustain using guns? If it gets too hard to actually sustain gun usage, I might change the drop chance for ammo, because I think it's just more interesting if I have access to guns. All this watching me clobber zombies for 15 episodes, you know, it's all fun and games until it's actually 15 episodes and it's just every video beating up hundreds of zombies instead of just clearing areas and looting stuff and, you know, it being interesting. Didn't really expect to get much from the hospital side of things, to be honest. So I'm not really upset about all of these containers being empty. My biggest concern really is this right here. Alright, fingers crossed that this is good. Our first high tier loot. Let's see. Please be good, please be good, please be good. That's a keycard. Keycard's not bad. Weapon cleaning kit we're not allowed to use, so that sucks. 308 is always nice to have, and I mean, attachments though, so that's nice. No suppressor, but it is what it is. And with that, also we have found something very overpowered that we can abuse. It is a door. That's honestly one of the most massive finds in this episode, I think. I think that's enough for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed us clobbering more zombies with our baseball bats and making our way into the first city. We're probably not going to explore this further next episode. We're probably heading north, trying to get more industrial loot. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you all in the next episode. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and I appreciate you a lot for it. And with that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, night, evening, or morning, whatever time it is for you right now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.